5 on your side at 4. Focused on you.
Now at 4, we are in a weather impact alert, and that's due to the risk of strong storms tonight. Right now, things are pretty quiet across our area, but those storms are developing to our west, and they could bring heavy rain and damaging winds to the bi-state tonight. Thank you for joining us. I'm Brent Solomon.
And I'm Kay Quinn. This is the start of a weather pattern that could impact your 4th of July holiday plans. Chief Meteorologist Scott Connell joins us with a first look at the weather impact forecast. Scott?
And it is going to impact our plans tomorrow. We'll have to make some adjustments here to deal with the rain. We're making adjustments now as we watch these thunderstorms down to our south evolve this afternoon and continue to develop. Right now on our Doppler radar, we have a new severe thunderstorm warning. Literally was just issued about 90 seconds ago. It includes the area around Ironton, down here into central portions of Iron County, and then over towards Fredericktown. The storms are strong in southern portions of St. Francis County, down south of Farmington, but not severe there. It's down into the Iron County area, very rural area across Iron County, but you're getting some hail and gusty winds 55 to 60 miles per hour with those storms as they continue to work on to the east. By the way, even though the severe warning and the severe weather looks like it's not at this moment right around Johnson's shut-ins, it's still pretty stormy there. And there's more showers and thunderstorms out to our west. The focus for severe weather is mainly south of St. Louis into this evening, although we'll probably still see showers and thunderstorms in the metro area. But farther to the south, it's those strong winds and the heavy rain that could cause some additional problems here. And that definitely is a weather impact for you this evening. As you look at the timeline on this, what's down there now will scoot on out. Additional showers and thunderstorms will be developing overnight tonight, and a flood watch goes into effect later tonight, stretching into tomorrow. That does include the metro area after all the rain early this morning. We'll talk more about the weather impacts for your 4th of July.
All right, thank you, Scott. You can always stay ahead of the storms. Just text the word weather to 314-425-5355, and we'll send the weather impact forecast straight to your phone. St. Louis police and firefighters preparing for America's birthday parade tomorrow in downtown St. Louis.
That's right, and they're actually ramping up just days after that protest broke out at the Grand Pride Parade. 5 on your side's Megan Kernan is live at police headquarters for us. Now, Megan, any idea what police might be expecting this time?
Yeah, well, Brent, St. Louis police believe that protesters might try to interrupt the 4th of July parade tomorrow, the same way a group of pro-Palestine protesters delayed the Grand Pride Parade on Sunday, but police hope to prevent it from getting to that point. Police Chief Robert Tracy says they've gathered information that suggests protesters might disrupt the parade using a sleeping dragon tactic. It's a human chain where they handcuff or chain themselves together inside PVC pipes. This is similar to what we saw protesters do at the Pride Parade, as you can see from these photos police provided. Chief Tracy says that requires assistance from both police and fire departments to disconnect them and make sure they can keep the parade going. 19 protesters were arrested after delaying the Pride Parade for an hour.
And that held up that parade for a pretty long time, and there's a lot of people that were very unhappy about that, but we had to take the necessary precautions to make sure that we moved them. If we can prevent them, if we see someone with PVC piping or they're trying to set up, we will address that situation before they get onto the parade to make sure that they don't get on there and disrupt and trespass and stop everybody's right to watch a parade.
Chief Tracy says if you see someone carrying PVC pipes at the parade tomorrow, tell an officer right away or call 911. Meanwhile, the group behind the protests told reporters earlier this week they were planning more demonstrations and that July 4th would likely be a target. Reporting live in downtown St. Louis, Megan Kernan, 5 on your side.
And following tomorrow's parade, the Celebrate St. Louis festivities will move on to the Gateway Arch grounds. The revamped Fair St. Louis features fun for the whole family. There will be live music and entertainment and food, and of course, fireworks. Organizers say the event will go on, rain or shine.
We're constantly monitoring the weather. Right now we look like we're going to be able to do the fireworks as planned, but we do have the ability based on weather to either move things up or delay them a little bit if need be.
The fireworks are planned to launch between 9:40 and 9:45 tomorrow night in front of the Gateway Arch.
New developments surrounding a deadly crash that killed a pedestrian this morning in Maplewood. The Missouri Highway Patrol identified the victim as 34-year-old Marcus Collin of St. Louis. A crash report says a Chevy Equinox was heading northbound when Collin walked into the road and was hit. It happened just before 5 a.m. on South Hanley Road near Flora Avenue. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition and died. The driver stayed at the scene of the crash.
Just hours ago, a former Lindenwood University hockey coach was sentenced to 75 years in prison for sexually abusing 2 minors and even recording it. James Lambert pled guilty back in February to numerous charges, including production of child pornography and aggravated sexual abuse. Investigators say he assaulted a youth hockey player inside of a bathroom at the Centene Community Ice Center in Maryland Heights. Police also discovered photos of a second victim when they searched his phone.
I think that the president needs to communicate to everybody once again why he's the right guy.
Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker doubled down on his support for President Biden despite last week's poor debate performance. This as the Biden administration tries to calm fears that he can't win the White House again.
The president met with allies today, but already one Democratic lawmaker is calling for Mr. Biden to step aside. NBC's Alice Barr reports from Washington.
Facing mounting pressure over his future in the race, President Biden and Vice President Harris rallying campaign staff in an all-hands call. The president telling them, quote, "I am running and nobody is pushing me out." The White House press secretary reaffirming that.
The president is moving forward. He's moving forward as being president. He's moving forward with his campaign.
The White House chief of staff told that full team to tune out intense noise and focus on governing, all part of an effort to ease anxieties and tamp down calls for the president to end his re-election bid after that disastrous debate. Even close allies frustrated the public hasn't seen him since in more off-the-cuff appearances.
He's got to show the American people that he can do this job. And he can't be wrapped in bubble right now.
Following criticism, he was slow to reassure lawmakers. The president speaking today with several top Democrats, including former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who yesterday acknowledged deep concerns over his debate performance.
I think it's a legitimate question to say, is this an episode or is this a condition?
So far, just one Democratic lawmaker has publicly called to replace Mr. Biden on the ticket.
That process, while it's messy, if it's done in a fair and open way, may do a great deal to restore confidence in the democratic process.
A new CNN poll shows Vice President Harris faring slightly better against Trump than Biden, though the difference is within the margin of error, and she is underscoring her support.
Joe Biden is our nominee. We beat Trump once, and we're going to beat him again, period.
An embattled nominee seeking to steady the ship. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Well, on this eve of the 4th of July, 50 people in our area doubled down on what it means to be an American, where they took the oath of allegiance.
If you're traveling for the 4th, be sure to pack your patience. How holiday travel is setting new records.
And if your car looks like a UFO, guess what? You'll probably be pulled over, where this spaceship on wheels was spotted in Missouri.